Hi, welcome once again to the monthly.
Hi, we're Mark and Zarinolzi with the weekly Madly in Love marriage blog.
Hey, tonight we want to talk about a simple idea to improve communication.
And it has something to do with the idea of giving.
Yeah. Do you remember the book entitled All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten?
Yes, I love that idea.
It was a great book, wasn't it? Hey, anyone who has been a parent or a teacher or worked with children in any way, they remember the experience where they've had to specifically teach a child how to give to another by taking turns.
It's not always easy to accept, and it's really hard for kids, but it's a vitally important life lesson.
Even for adults.
Yeah.
It is.
Not sure we've all learned
Sure. Yeah. Just a week ago, I was coming back from Miami to see our son, Micah, and I was standing in line at the airport, and this couple came running up to the security gate, and they started arguing. She said something to him like, "You need to do this," and he said, "Well, I did do it," and she said, "No, you didn't." He said, "Yes, I did." "No, I didn't." "Yes, I did." "No, I didn't." And they just went on and on and on like that, and it would have been almost kind of humorous, except me being a marriage counselor was actually kind of painful. It was a horrible conversation.
And unfortunately, way too common that we hear those.
It is. So what goes wrong? Well, I could point out several things, but one thing for sure is something very simple they missed, and that is the principle that they should have learned in kindergarten to take turns.
Yes.
Neither person allowed the other an opportunity to fully explain before they jumped in and spoke what they wanted to tell the other person.
Unfortunately, we're so much more prone to just rush in with our words rather than listen and give each other our ears.
Yeah, it requires a mutual respect wherein each person in turn chooses to give ear to the other person first.
Yes.
So this week, here's a simple challenge, very simple. When you're in a conversation or talking through a conflict, real simply, take turns as you give your ear first to the other person. Now, sometimes it requires that you bite your tongue and you put all your thoughts and your feelings and your reactions up on a shelf for a little while. Not forever, but at least for a brief period of time.
So step 1 is to take turns. Step 2 is to give your full attention to the other person, really giving them your ears, listening to hear their perspective and really to hear their heart, to where you can really understand where they're coming from before you say anything at all.
Absolutely. And the way cool thing is that really once you as a parent does this for your children or a spouse for each other, you're really modeling the love of Christ and showing what real love is all about.
That's really true.
So this week, when the conversation comes up or the conflict, you know your challenge. Take turns
Remember what you learned in kindergarten.
and give your full attention to the other to love them well. Thanks.
Thanks.
Have a great week. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.